Hello, Collective. This is Chan for Artemis Oracle doing your unspoken truth reading. Today is, I don't think it really matters what today is, but today is January 12th, 2026. But this reading is timeless. So I'm just only mentioning the date because it may mean something to someone in the future. But this is a timeless reading. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. That's it, what needs to come out from the unspoken truth deck. I'm going to clarify with the Golden Tarot. What does the collective need to know at this time? What is the unspoken truth? No one compares to you. No one else compares to you. You're incomparable. You're irreplaceable. Anything else? We're both waiting for the other to make the first move. Oh, right now we're in a waning moon and it's currently in Scorpio. So I'm noting that because of the moon that's on this card. You see that? So it's a waning crescent moon. We're going to be having the new moon in Capricorn pretty soon. Time healed me, but it didn't erase you. Your smile once lit up my entire world. And endings aren't always endings. So some of you may have experienced an ending with someone, but this ending, based off the card, is indicating that it's just the beginning. Like something is ending in order for something to begin. Whoever this person is, there's no comparison. You're someone very special to them, very unique to them. And if they do interact with other people, they constantly see that they're not you, you know? Then like, oh, I wish it was this person, you know? Oh, I miss this person. You know, like sometimes you could be interacting with somebody. And then I'm going to use myself as an example. I remember when I was with somebody and then I was like, oh, I wish this person, I wish I was talking to this person. I wish I was talking to that person, you know? But because whoever you were in communication with that you're comparing to your person, whoever your person is, past person, ex, no contact, separation, just distance between you, maybe long distance or whatever. You're like, you wish it was them. They wish it was you. There's definitely mirroring going on, with the waiting for the other to contact, to send a message, to call, to FaceTime, to interact, to just give some sort of sign or signal that someone's going to make the move. Time healed me, but it didn't erase you. It's like, if there has been a significant amount of time, the memory of you is something that cannot be erased from their mind, cannot be erased from their heart. This person probably sees you in people or sees you in other places. Like they could be out and about and then they think they saw you. They may see someone who looks similar to you, but they're not you because that person doesn't compare to you. But it's just like they get these constant reminders of you, One of their favorite features from you is your smile. They love the way you smile. They think you have a beautiful smile. Whenever you smiled at them, it's like, I want to say it was in a way contagious where it made them smile. Okay. I'm going to go into the love. Wait, I don't know if I should do this first. Let me see. Because I want to clarify with tarot, but I don't want to take too much of your time. So I'm going to get some cards for the love oracle. Okay, we got fear. That could be the reason why no one is making a move. There's a fear of rejection, the fear of not being received. Ex-lover. So some of you, this could be an ex. It says afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. And ex-lover memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. Yes, someone's definitely reminiscing because the time won't erase you, you know. Anything else? Anxiety. Someone is experiencing anxiety, stress, overwhelm, depression, maybe. They're feeling lonely and isolated. Then some of you may have been ghosted by this person. Disappear, silenced, ignored, rejected. And at the bottom, mystery, unknown, enigma, illusion, conjuring. So someone may be manifesting. Oh, confusing. I don't know why I said conjuring. That's a movie. So maybe that movie's significant. Maybe you and this person saw that movie together. The Conjuring. But I thought of manifestation. So this person may be manifesting you. Unknown, enigma, illusion. Yeah, this person doesn't know. Because at the bottom of the deck of the first deck I used, it says endings aren't always beginnings, and it's a mystery. It's a mystery if there will be a restart, there will be a refresh in your connection. It's unknown to them. It's possibly a fear. You know, anxiety and fear go hand in hand. So let's find out more. The questions. How will the collective know this reading is for them? How will the collective know that this reading is for them? The Fool. Someone may be an Aries. It could be any sign because it has all the signs on it. So it could be any sign, but I believe it's assigned to the Aquarius and Aries, I believe. I could be wrong. Sorry, excuse me. How will the person know that this reading is for them? Some of you may have felt foolish. You may have felt like you took a risk with this person. That you may have. We have the Nine of Cups coming out. Someone may have been born the year of the rat, because I see a rat right here on the top of this card. But with the Nine of Cups, it's indicating a wish fulfillment. Someone took I feel like some of you will know this is you, is that if you took a risk on this person, you took a risk, you probably went full throttle, like with giving your emotions, your love, your attention, or vice versa. It may have moved quickly. Some of you may think that it may have moved quickly. Can I get one more? We got two more. But one of the cards came out in the reverse. Oh, wait. The Seven of Swords came out in reverse too. So Seven of Swords with the Two of Cups in reverse. With the Four of Cups. This was the person that you may have suspected of being deceptive with you, or may have been self-sabotaging in their connection, and really didn't allow the connection to be what it was supposed to be, or allow it to, you know, allow there to be both of you to be on the same page. If I put them in the upright, it's the same meaning, honestly. It's like somebody was blocking or interfering with the connection in some way. It could be self-sabotage, or it could be some sabotage from external sources, you know, but it could simply be somebody was being immature, foolish, not really taking the connection seriously when someone was giving their all. It could be that. Okay. Why isn't anyone making a move? Why is someone holding back? That card, a whole chunk wanted to come out. Okay. Why is the person holding back? Why is the person holding back? One more. Yeah, someone was in a place of a lot of conflict. Maybe they were conflicted about, oh my God, my throat. I'm so sorry. Communication, because I was going to say, someone has not been in a conflict about the communication that they want to say. They want to speak. They're not in peace. They don't want to leave a situation. I don't know if there is another person, and that's why no one compares to you. So some of them, it might be a situation where they may be stuck with somebody else, or there may be a situation that's keeping them stuck and not allowing you and them to, communicate. It's blocking them essentially. But this is a conflict, and it could be mental conflict. They could be conflicted about what kind of action they want to take, or they may feel like they have a lot of competition, especially if they think that you're someone who's very beautiful. If you look at this, when I look at this card, she's so cute. She's so beautiful, and there may be people seeing you in that way, and that might threaten them, or it may possibly, because I'm looking at anxiety and fear. It's like this person may have a fear that if they're with you, they may lose you. And if they're not with you, they can't lose you. Like they can't mess up something they don't have. You can't lose something that was never yours. That kind of mind frame. So this person may be stuck in conflict, with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's indicating they're not wanting to move towards peace, or they're feeling stuck because the boat, as I like what Water and Fire Tarot says, the water Uber, this water Uber is stuck. It's stuck in emotional and mental conflict right now, and it's not moving. And with the Page of Swords, it's indicating like pages are about communication. So this person is not communicating. This person has a fear of communicating with you. They feel blocked. You may have possibly blocked them. They may be waiting for you to unblock them. Take that as it resonates. That may be the reason why someone's waiting for the other to make a move. They may think they're blocked, and they may not be. Okay. What is the anxiety? What is the fear and anxiety? I mean, I touched on feeling blocked, feeling conflicted, but what is this fear and anxiety coming from? Where is it stemming from? They felt like things were moving very quickly. The connection was moving quickly, and they weren't ready for it. Five of Swords. I said mental conflict. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Two cards flipped over. The Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This is mental conflict. This is personal conflict. There may have been an argument or disagreement that you have with this person that is still like haunting them and not allowing them to sleep at night. That's keeping them up at night, But I feel like with whatever, it could be even nightmares. It's supposed to bring them understanding and peace, because I see a owl there, and owls to me represent wisdom. There is wisdom in this experience that they're going through, but they may not be seeing it. They may be blind to it, And that's the reason why they're holding back. And it's because where they are, they probably feel stable. And with something that's moving so quickly, that may seem out of control for them, they feel like the best thing for them to do is just not move, to stay where they are, not communicate, and not, kind of stall things in a way. And that could be where the ghosting came from. Okay. What is the most likely outcome with this situation? The Lovers and Justice. I'll get one more because that seems too easy. It's too easy. Okay, the Lovers and Justice. One more. Something has to die. Something needs to end. What is this Death card though? The Devil. Whatever fears, limitations, habits, toxicity, whatever, that needs to end in order for there to be some sort of connection, in order for there to be fairness and balance in a situation, in order for there to be a lover's connection, you know, in order for there to be stability, you know, together. That needs to, look at this, the Temperance card. This is about reconciling, being in reconciliation with yourself in order to reconcile with somebody else, since this is a love reading. You know, if there are certain things that you're not reconciling in your personal life, that's going to take, it's going to have an impact on any connection you have, you know? So if your heart and your mind are in two different places and you're not healed and you're still in conflict with the past, it could be past situation, or you're conflicted about your feelings about this situation, and you or the person, regardless, it could resonate either way, you know? Somebody has to take control and face their demon, face their devils, and basically face their shadow side, the thing that's limiting them, that's not allowing them to be at peace, not allowing them to be in harmony with themselves, and in turn have peace and harmony in a connection. You know, whatever fear and anxiety that they have, that could be their devil. You know, it could come from a lack of self-worth, past situations where that didn't work out, and the fear of that repeating, fear of commitment, not wanting to settle down because they're not ready. You know, this is something that the person needs to reconcile with themselves. Until then, the lover's connection and a balance of fairness is not possible, because you can't enter a situation where you're still in conflict. You're not entirely sure what you want, but then you're gonna you know you want somebody, but you're not sure what you want with them. So someone is like reflecting on the past connection that they had with you, and they know that they need to make some changes in order for it to happen. You know, what may come of it is unknown. It's a mystery. You know, but the thing is, you have to be willing to take the chance. For some of you, this person, if the cause or the break of your relationship may have been because this person did something that, you know, no. They may, all right, this side message, this person may have hooked up with somebody else, and that's the reason why you're not talking to each other. But what I looked at the bottom, it says one night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, fling. So your relationship with this person may have been casual, and it seemed to be transitioning to something more serious that the person wasn't ready for. They weren't ready to let go of the party lifestyle, or they weren't ready to let go of the party lifestyle, their freedom, you know, and this is where they are. They're in a crossroads. Right now, they're at a crossroads with this relationship. And in order for them to, there's going to be something that's going to like force them. It says divine intervention. Something's going to force them to have to let go of whatever the fear and anxiety that they have, or force them to either let go of their hopes or possible hopes for the situation, or hopes that you reach out, or they're going to have to take the reins, take control, and reach out to you. But it's a matter of them ending whatever was a interference in your connection. And it could be either or. You know, this message could be for you or the person that you're dealing with. Okay. I didn't bring love message cards. So yeah, so we're going to end the reading there. I hope it was helpful in some way. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to Artemis Oracle. My name is Tan. I'm your reader, and I'm wishing you a great one ahead. Bye.